Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Dr. Ed Kim, who is new to the City of Hope. Well, Dr. Kim, thank you so much for joining me all the way from South Carolina, was it?
Or North Carolina. No, we love our neighbors in South Carolina.
Well, Carolinas nonetheless, and you're making your way here to California soon. So in any case, welcome before you get here to the City of Hope. Now, I understand that you started a little while ago, but before we talk about what your position will be with City of Hope, give me just a brief background of what you've been doing up to this point.
Yeah, so I'm a lung cancer doc, a medical oncologist. I actually pursued medicine kind of late. I wasn't really that interested in it, especially cancer. We all have reasons and stories why we go into certain fields, and I actually had a brother who passed away at an early age due to a complication to a virus, believe it or not, as ironic as that is now. And that's what turned me to medicine. And so it's been my sort of drive over my career to help patients with cancer. And I spent some time at some other high-powered academic institutions learning to do research and really give opportunities to folks. And so what I've really enjoyed doing is building programs, building centers, because that's really how you can reach out and touch and affect the most number of people. And this opportunity coming to Orange County, being part of such a fantastic organization like City of Hope, and not only that, the excitement of bringing that modern healthcare, that technology, that the opportunities for patients who are not only just suffering from cancer, but also are maybe at high risk for cancer, bringing that to Orange County and touching every corner of the county to let them have access to such a phenomenal organization is exciting and energizing for me.
Well, very well said, because they're bringing all of their specialties and their resources just like they have in Duarte. And obviously we've started here in Newport Beach and now expanding into Irvine with the great park. And I do hope to speak with Annette here coming up in the next few weeks about how well that's going. So is that some place that you will be pretty much spending most of your time? Is it the Great Park facility?
Well, that will be our base. I've been out almost every month since I started and visited both with the folks in Orange County as well as in Duarte. Newport Beach is a great facility. I'm really glad it's the first part of the Orange County expansion for City of Hope. We have some great doctors there, and the care that they're delivering is really special for the people who live in that region. To watch the construction go up and see the building is also very important. But to me, the systems that I've been in, that I've helped build, we really like to treat people closer to home. And so, our goal will be to have other sites like Newport Beach around the county so that patients can not only have access to a big campus with a lot of technology, a lot of new studies, but also access those closer to home in Orange County.
Kind of a personalized service right in your backyard.
Yeah, that is the future. And, we talk about personalized medicine, as you mentioned, Lisa. That part of that means understanding what each person's individual tumor has inside of it, those genes and what we measure. But it also is treating the patients, not only their body, but their soul. And to be receiving therapy closer to your home or even in your house, to be checked on so that you don't have to go out. And these are all principles that we really embraced prior to the pandemic and have only been reinforced after this pandemic has occurred. So the more we can do to let people stay safe, be in the comfort of their home or just in their neighborhood down the street, this is what I truly believe, that how we have to deliver personalized therapy, not just with the fancy medicines and the different technologies, but personalizing for the person's own lifestyle.
Exactly. So let's talk a little bit about the position that you're going to be having. It's called Physician in Chief. Can you tell me what that entails?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty high position. Usually my wife tells me what position I'm, in the stratification factor. But my job will be to recruit the physicians that embody the Orange County campus. And that includes overseeing the satellites and the different regional centers we put in. It's also then to outline, in coordination with the City of Hope main campus, what our research objectives will be, what types of opportunities we have. My instructions have been, this is a second campus. So City of Hope is one enterprise, and we want it to be that a patient, no matter where they're seen, in any one of the regional sites in Orange County, outside of Orange County, they know that they're going to receive the City of Hope experience. And that's been built on 100+ years of humanitarianism, treating the family, not only the body, but the soul, and really making sure that the entire complete picture of that family unit who's supporting the patient, and that includes their friends and their close loved ones, that's really important. And I embrace those principles that were first outlined.
Mm-hmm. Now, you touched a little bit about precision medicine, and it's been around for some time, at least talking about it certainly has been. And now we are so much closer now. Is that for all cancers or just specific cancers?
Yeah, it's growing. I was lucky back in the mid 2000s. I actually led one of the earliest precision medicine studies in Houston, and that was in lung cancer. But we've since grown that out. Breast cancer, for the longest time, has had some markers, but has fallen behind a little bit compared to some of the other tumor types, believe it or not. And so precision medicine is making its way back into breast cancer as well with newer markers. And what we're hopeful for is that we are seeing some of this where the genetic markers are really the defining aspect and not what type of cancer you have. So now we have therapies that cross over multiple cancers, even multiple age groups, and can work just as effectively. So that is pretty cool stuff, I have to say. And that's what we hope for. I don't think we'll get 100% that way, but I think it will be a balance. It will be a balance. Certain tumor types will be defined by what type they are, but certain ones will be also defined by the genetic linkages.
But isn't this exactly why you guys are building a campus here in Irvine, is to be able to work more with those types of markers and treatments, correct?
Yeah, and the populations are different. You lived in California longer than me, but you know that the population makeup in Orange County is a little different than sometimes in the northern or the inland parts of California. And so, based on the demographics, you need to have different types of clinical trials and therapies available to fit what the genetic and tumor makeup are of region.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And so, absolutely, we're looking forward to that, engaging with the community. My family and I are excited to be part of it and deliver really cutting-edge therapies that City of Hope delivers.
Well, exactly. And as I mentioned before, I've interviewed Annette Walker and a variety of doctors with City of Hope, and they all have the same feeling that you do, is that this is definitely cutting edge, and we're on a real cusp here of breaking through a lot of things, which is going to bring me to my next question, which you kind of touched on a little bit, is the Irvine campus, being a campus and being able to do clinical trials and a variety of other things there. What are you looking forward to participating there?
Well, the beauty of Orange County is that it also is a tech sector. It's got a lot of different businesses and folks who care about this space of trying to help people with cancer. So part of the ambition is also to find partners. We want to partner with anyone we can down there who has a same mission as we do, is to try and eradicate and cure cancer. And so part of this campus idea will be to find strategic partners, find ways that we can both have ideas and be amplified by the partnership. And so you start doing that, you find several key folks and other people who want to help. Now, it's not just one entity or one person, it's a group that's able to lift up and really do more. So that's the exciting part as well, is meeting the local folks, seeing what types of interests and businesses exist, technology, and then how can we take this to the next level? I mean, I'm thinking about City of Hope in the next 100 years, and this campus being sort of that foothold of the next step, the foundation of what City of Hope can do for the next 100 years.
That's incredible, and they found a good one in you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right. Well, I look forward to meeting you in person one of these days. We'll have to see. You move out here, and at some point, maybe when this COVID stuff is behind us, we'll be able to meet in person and have you in the studio.
Yeah, and we'll even have you out at the campus.
Yep.
And have you there, and it'll be great to find students, meet them, and see the place. So.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it, and safe travels.
Thank you, Lisa. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
And we'll be right back after this.